Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Gift. Thank you for stopping by. So in today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to draft a basic bodice. Alright, so before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like. So let's get started. So the measurement you'll be needing, the first thing you need to do is to measure 2 inches, which happens to be your top line. Use it. It's called, the first 2 inches is called the top line. Sorry, I wanted to use blue marker. I realized that the one I used has dried up, and you draw the lines. So the next thing is your full front length, which happens to be your, what's it called in freehand, your half length. So mine is 17. That's away from the 2 inches, which is the top line. You draw it downward. 17. And draw the lines. So from the full front length, you measure it 8 inches downward, which happens to be your hip length or hip depth. And then you draw the lines as well. So from your full front length, you measure like my nape to waist. So how do you get your nape to waist? So from your shoulder back, you see the bone showing. So from that, place your tape rule from that shoulder, from your shoulder neck rather, the back, and take it down to the hollow part of your waist. So mine is 15. I'll take it 15 from the full front length upward. And draw the line. So this method is the advanced pattern drafting, where you can get your side bust. Don't forget to subscribe. The next thing is for you to measure your shoulder, your front shoulder measurement, which is 1.5. All right, and draw the lines too. So from your full front length, measure 15. The 15 is your nape to waist measurement. You're not going to leave it like this. In order for you to get your bust line, you divide it by 2. That's 15 divided by 2 and minus 1 from it. So 16 divided by 2 is 7.5. When you minus 1 from 7.5, it's going to give you 6.5. So the 6.5 is what you are going to draw, mark on the lines, and connect the lines together. Oh, sorry. Connect the lines together. Now the next thing you are going to do is the difference between here is going to be your side bust. So whatever you have here, this is not a standard. Like this 2 inches is not standardized. It could be 2, it could be 1, it could be 1.5, it could be 3 inches, depending on how busty the person is. I don't really have bust, so my bust is 35. Whatever you have here, you bring it down here and connect. All right, then you draw the lines. So the standard measurement for the bust line is 2 inches, which is here, which happens to be your across chest. Let me use it, across chest measurement. You connect the line. So let's go to the back. This is the front and this is the back. Please don't get confused. So the back, whatever you have here, this is 8.5. The distance from your bust line to your nape to waist, whatever it is, it could be 9, it could be 8, it could be 7.5. Whatever you have it here, you divide by 2. Mine is 8.5. So 8.5 divided by 2 is 8.5 is 4.2. All right. Sorry. In case you don't know what 4.2, like you fold your tape roll, by, this is 8. All right. And then whatever you have is going to be 4.2. Sorry, I'm being fast. You can use your calculator if you have one and connect the lines. So for the back shoulder, the standard measurement is 1.2. All right. So note it's different from the front shoulder measurement. So, and connect the lines. So we are done. Don't forget the first 2 inches is your top line. So from your top line, you get your full front length, which is also called your half length. Then your hip measurement. From your half length, from your full front length up, you get your napped waist. So just follow the process and let's continue. So my bust measurement is 34. Sorry. So you divide 34 divided by 4, you have 8.5, which is here. And then you divide your waist measurement. My waist measurement is 28. I hope you are seeing clearly. So my waist measurement is 28. I'm going to divide it by 4, which is 7. And the same thing is applicable to my hip measurement. My hip measurement is 36. All right. So this is for the back, the same thing. Then my bust, the same thing. Don't forget, you connect your lines. You can see the way I'm connecting is not like this. It's not from my bust to my hip. No, you connect it from your waist to your hips measurement. All right. I'm not I don't really have hips, so it's not really obvious, but don't worry, you get the shape. Now for you to get the front measurement, you're going to divide your bust span into 2. So my bust span is 7, divided by 2 is 3.5. I'll connect this 3.5 here. 3.5 from my waist to my hip measurement. If you want to sew a normal blouse, this is how you draft it. If you just want to do your bustier, your princess, that everything, this is how you do it, but this is the basic process. All right. So for the back, so you measure your across back. Whatever you have on your across back is what you are going to get. So my across back is 14. So divided by 4, which is 7. The same thing here. You mark it, and then you connect the lines as well. All right. So now, so you are going, for example, I don't like putting that. I don't like sewing the front that, but since it's your first time, you are not going to leave it like this. Whatever the distance you have from here to here, this is 1.7. You add it to the front, to the back rather, whatever you have. So 1.7 plus 1.7. All right, that will be 1.7 plus 1.7. That will be 3.4. So 3.4 divided by 6, you are going to get 0.6. So this is 0.6. This is your 0.6 here. You share the dots across. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the remaining one, 6. Now you've divided the dot like 4 here. Don't get confused. You can share it like this. Whatever you have here, you divide it by 3. Whatever you have here, the distance from here to here, you divide it by 3. The distance from here, you divide it to. So personally, I added everything together. So this is how you remove your dart. Don't forget the dart is not standardized. It depends on how smaller your waist is. It could be 7, it could be 1 inches for those that have smaller waist. So it's not standardized, but when you follow this method, you are going to get a different dart measurement depending on the body size. All right, so you connect the dart together, this one together as well, this one together as well, this one together. This is for the back. This, don't forget, this is the front. Where should I write it? This is front and this is the back. All right, now we are done for the dart with the dart. So now we are bringing the side dart together, whatever we have here. For example, whatever we have, the different, whatever we had, just bring it down here, which is 2 inches. And then from this is your shoulder line. From this shoulder line, you measure your bust point. My bust point is 10. That's 10. Then you connect it here. Please don't forget to subscribe. So I'll show them on my next story. I'll show you how to remove that, because personally I don't like putting that. It's just for you to know how to connect it. All right, how to get the side dart. Now we are not done with the measurements yet, so we are going to measure our front shoulder measurement. Mine is 12.5 divided by 2 is going to give me 6.2, whatever I have here. So my cross chest is the same thing. It's not standardized, please note, but this is my own measurement. Your own might be 14 for the shoulder front. Let me indicate it so you can. This is, all right, this is shoulder front, across chest. All right, across chest. Then this is the bust line, my waist, and my hip line. All right, the same thing is there. So this is the front and this is the back. So let's continue rather. Now you are not going to leave it like this. For example, you are not going to, so whatever you have here, the distance you have from your across chest measurement to your bust line, you divide it by 4. Mine is, and then the distance you have from your shoulder front to your across chest, you divide it by 2. So mine is 2.5. So from that 2.5, you take in by 3 by 0.3. And then if you have your French curve with you, you connect it. This is how you connect it. Normally I don't really like this. It's kind of, so you connect it. That's for your armhole. All right, note, so for the short, if you want to sew turtleneck, you don't need to stress yourself. So how to get your neck measurement? You divide your hip, your bust measurement by 8. When you divide it by 8, divide it by 4. All right, and then divide it again. So mine is 2.5. So I measure 2.5 up, downward, 2.5 downward, 2.5, and then connect the line. So we are not going to leave it like this. We are going to add half inches and connect the shoulder slantly. So let's go to the back. The same thing. Now my back measurement is 13. 13 divided by 2 is 6.5. Same thing with my across back. Same thing with my across back here. And then you connect the lines together. Please, this is my own measurement. Your own, it's possible your own can be different. All right. So what now? The distance from your across back measurement to your bust line, which is this one, you are going to divide it by 2. Note, the back is divided by 2 while the front is divided by 4. So that's it. Okay, so whatever we have here is 2.5. You bring it down by ½ inch and take it up by 0.6. Then connect it. So for the shoulder slants, you bring it down to this point. Don't forget, this is your shoulder measurement, which is 1.2. Then you measure one as an ½ inch and connect it. All right. So now we are not going to leave this thing like this. There is no seam allowance in case you want to sew join your sleeves. So the 0.5 is for, so you measure 0.5. Sorry, I already know. So 0.5, you measure it and then you connect your 0.5 together. All right. Don't forget to, in my next story, I'll show you how to remove this dart, because there are people that don't like that, and I'm number one. I don't like that my clothes. I'll show you how to remove the dart. Don't just forget to subscribe to my channel. So now, as it is, there is no seam allowance. All right. So the next thing you are going to do is to add. You want, this is a side dart. All right. This is the side dart. Don't forget. From this basic pattern, I'll be showing you how to use it to cut your bustier, your princess dart, and do your dart manipulation. Please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, then I'm not going to leave it like this. Normally I like putting 1 inches as my seam allowance. All right, so this is it. My next story, I'll show you how to remove that from all this. All right, this is it. So you are adding 1 inch as your seam allowance. So let's connect it together. Please like and share. All right, so this is it.